behind me is Broughton Hall, what used to be the home of NC State engineering. Mechanical engineering is the broadest form of engineering that's offered here, and it focuses on the widest range of concepts. It's a very math and science heavy subject, but people usually have minors such as chemistry or biology, depending on what kind of field they want to go into. So mechanical engineers basically design everything that there is that moves and works together as a machine in the world, from gears to gyroscopes, what have you. So really, we depend on mechanical engineers a lot more than we think. The person I interviewed was a senior project manager at Siemens Corporation, and he oversaw small groups of people working on projects that were assigned to them that had to do with engineering. So if there was some kind of new machine that they were working on, the guy that I interviewed had to oversee them. So basically, as you move up in the mechanical engineering industry, you're going to have more responsibility as a manager than as an actual engineer.
Alright, it's a beautiful day outside today on Stinson Drive, right in front of Mann Hall, which happens to be the heart of civil engineering at NC State. And in my career informational interview, I was lucky enough to interview Tom Fitzgerald, who is a civil engineer for Wiley & Wilson, which is an architectural and engineering firm in Lynchburg, Virginia. What Tom does as a civil engineer at Wiley & Wilson is he designs roads, bridges, cones, street signs, sewage systems. Basically, everything that you see in the city is what a civil engineer does. And not only does he design all these things, but he oversees construction and makes sure that everybody does what they need to do. Some examples of jobs that his firm has recently completed are a new water pumping system for the popular ski resort called Wintergreen in Virginia that some of you might know about. As a civil engineer, you get to choose where you want to live because every single city needs civil engineers. And that is something that's not as common with most types of engineering. But his favorite thing about his job is that he drives around the city and he sees his work every day.
Okay, behind me is Burlington Labs, which is the nuclear engineering building on main campus. I was lucky enough to interview John Gilligan, and he's a professor of nuclear engineering here at NC State. And the biggest piece of advice he gave me was that you need to be able to communicate with others, as well as be able to dedicate a lot of yourself to what you want to do, which is what he does. And he's actually mostly in research with plasma physics, which is something that was definitely a possibility for me when I graduate. But he was really helpful in telling me like what his work environment's like. He usually works about 50 hours a week, and on tough weeks, like when there's deadlines and things, it's usually about 60 hours. But he said that it's all worth it, and it's great to see what he can accomplish and all the research that he's done. So it was definitely a brightened outlook on the experience after college, and it makes me look forward to it even more.
The best part about engineering is it's everywhere! Mechanical's right here.
And civil is right here.
Look at it.
And it's right here.
Look at it.
It's somewhere back here.
And it's right here.
Look at it. It's right here. It's right here too.